So after the last video, I find that I don't have much resource, and that is the reason why I will build 10 different automatic farms in this video, in order to satisfy my demand for the resource. So let's get started. Before I build any farm, I would like to move my base to somewhere else because I don't want to build a farm on a mountain. And yes, we found our second village which has a smoother terrain compared to the last one. I would like a smoother terrain before we build any farm here, and we will definitely need better tools for this job. And that's why we are getting some efficiency 5 books from our beloved villagers. And efficiency 5 travel can instant mine dirt, so our job is gonna be easier. Digging dirt can be an annoying job, but luckily I got a friend to help me with that job. We have threatened the land here and we should start working on our first farm. If you ask me what it would be, it would definitely be the villager builder, because many items could be easier to get using trading. There are many types of villager builder that we can choose, but I choose the easier one because I want to complete the farm faster. Good morning, Mr. Villager. Please come with me. I was only checking if the machine is working. Yes, definitely. Now I'm just waiting the villager to build. Oh yes, they are. So, as you can see, we completed the first farm and it worked properly. Now, with the villager builder complete, we can build a second farm. I want to build a railroad farm to easier transport my villagers to other farms that I will build later in this video. Now, you might ask, how can we farm well? Well, by using a duping grid, we can easily duplicate wells. But in order to use that grid, we would need some Slimeball, and that's what we don't have for now. We got a lot of Slimeballs, and that should be enough for the well duper, since it is just 2 Slimeballs. This well duper is very small, but it is still very effective. And as you can see, it works just fine. So now with our second farm finished, we can start to build our third farm. The next farm that we are making is clearly the iron farm, because basically every farm requires many hoppers, minecart or iron golems, and ensuring supply of iron is definitely needed. And it is time to start building. You can see that the iron farm worked properly now and iron golem spawned, which means that we probably don't need to worry about iron ingots from now on. With the iron farm complete, I think our next step is build a tree farm. The reason why I want to build a tree farm is that I really hate chopping tree down, and so that's why I'm making an automatic tree farms to let me AFK and get an amount of wood. As you can see, we used the Nether portal to travel to a long distance to the sea. The reason why I'm doing this is because I want to collect the cape, which is a material for our next farm, which is a tree farm. I will only need 7 capes in total, but since I don't want to go back to here in future, that's why I'm collecting so many capes in here. With all the materials ready, we can start to build our tree farm. And we need some slapping to activate the machine. Now we got that. As you can see, the TNT really rings from the sky and it lands on the obsidian and blow up the tree. After finishing our 4th farm, I want to build a cobblestone farms. Cobblestone farms are simple, but I want an automatic one. So I choose this tiny cobblestone farm that uses TNT duping technique to gather cobblestone for me. And yes, the TNT duping part finally worked. But then, I forgot one thing. I didn't put the lava. And I did a worse decision. I decided to jump down, but I didn't turn off the TNT duper. And my items are all gone. But that couldn't stop me. And as you can see, the farm works pretty well, and the cobblestone didn't even exist for 1 second. I mean 1 frame. As the cobblestone farm already finished, I think the next farm that we are making is the Slimeball farm. You see, Slimeballs are very important. 2 important redstone components, sticky piston and small block, require Slimeball. And to obtain a lot of them, we need to build an automatic farm to gather them for us. And to build a Slimeball farm, we need to go to the swarm. But the nearest swarm is still very far from us, that is why I am in the Nether right now. And don't ask me why I am fighting a ghast instead of going to the swarm and make the farm. There are a lot of things that we need to do in order to build this farm, and the first thing that we are gonna do is actually to flatten the land. Now that the farm is complete, and we are going to AFK for a few minutes to test the results. Now we have AFK for 10 minutes, let's check the result. Almost 6 stacks of Slimeball, that's pretty good. With the Slimeball farm complete, we don't have to farm smart for Slimeballs. And the next farm that we are building is Bone Meal farm. The reason is very simple. The tree farm has a downside. You need a lot of bone meals to grow a tree. And by a lot I mean really a lot. That's why I am going to build this fully automatic and self-sustainable machine that will give me infinite bone meals. I am not gonna lie, but this machine is so big that it will cost me very much resource. Luckily, the farm that we built before can save us many times, and I am currently mining for cloth because I currently don't have a farm for this material, and I need this material for the observer. And here is the last 2 barrels. As you can see, I've prepared a double chest of materials that I am going to use when I am building this farm. Now we have finished to build this farm, and let's see if it is working. Click the lever, and well, it's not looking well, and the water doesn't come out. I think there is some problem, and we need to fix it as soon as possible. I finally find what's wrong with the machine. I forgot to put the redstone in this particular block. The machine should start working now, and let's see if it is working. We can see the water really comes out, and that is a good sign, which means that the machine is working right now. And what we need to do is just clear some moss block in the machine. We are done with the moss block, and that means the machine should run at maximum efficiency right now. And now it worked pretty well. The next farm that we are building is the turtle egg farm. Turtle egg farms can provide me turtle eggs, which can be used to lure mob and is required in many farms. Building such farms could help us obtain turtle eggs quickly. We have completed the farm, but I realized a problem. You see, the litter of turtle eggs is very small. Usually, one farm would require one egg only. So I'm probably not going to use this farm. Gold farm, as its name suggests, a farm that will provide us gold, and more importantly, experience. Because we got mending on our gears, and we need experience to repair them so they won't break. And that's why we are here in the ladder. We need to get to the ladder roof to build a farm. Just use the scaffolding to tower up to the bedrock level. Once we are here, aim for a bedrock at Y level 127, and then throw the probe into the corner and you will be teleported to the ladder roof. And remember to bring enough obsidian and flint and steel. Now we are at the ladder roof, and we can start to build our piglin farm, or a gold farm. The farm was pretty easy, I'm not gonna lie. I really need to appreciate the builder of this farm. The idea of using energy crimping to push the pigmen back to the ladder is so genius. And this is also an effective gold and experience farm. The 10th farm that we are making is the Froglight farm. Not Froglight, but Froglight. The reason why I choose Froglight farms is that the Froglights are a great light source that can replace torches. And to be honest, I don't really like mining for coals. And before building our farms, we need to gather 12 frogs. 4 from the normal biome, 4 from warm biome, and the last 4 from the cold biome. For the frogs in the normal biome, I choose to grow them near our portal, because it will be easier to transport them to the farm. It is kinda same for the cold biome and the warm biome. You basically just build a portal and grow your frogs near the portal. And when they become frogs, you basically just use it to lead them through the portal, and then you can transport them to the farm. We have finished to build our 10th farm, but we are not over yet. I still have one farm that I want to build, and it is the ice farm. Sadly, it is not automated and I need to mine the ice manually. But the good news is, after making the farm, I will not have to travel to the frozen ocean biome to collect ice. In this video, we have built 11 farms and 10 of them are automated. And honestly, I am pretty satisfied with the results. And if you like the video, please like and subscribe.